in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
7 o'clock.
Ashcraft, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Popped up. 1 away. Here's Matt Olson.
7 seconds. The designated hitter, Matt Olson.
Nope. Ball 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Soto under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Contreras now.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, and that one handled. Long throw to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, it's Sonny Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side, Contreras tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Juan Soto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The Mets with a chance to score first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. Nice grab to first. In the dirt, he picks it, and that's a great play. Back here at Citi Field, so stepping in for Boston, Shea Langoliers.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Well,
Just missed.
outside.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Fought off foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Here comes a 3-2. Brings it in, and there's one away. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Abreu.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bench makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Cedar Rafaela digs in now.
Ball, hot.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
This one in the air center field. Robert under it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball...
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A solo shot. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Way out front for strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Luis Robert Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela under it. He's got it. 2 down. So digging in, Carson Bench. Swinging a foul straight back. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
De La Cruz in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Ashcraft back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Out to short, Lindor. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Caleb Durbin now at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Polanco tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Yeah.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Set for the bottom of the third. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Nope, that's high.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Juan Soto now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hard hit right side. Contreras steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
That's out the corner.
Hit hard, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. So Marcus Semien now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Just misses. Ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Just missed. Zach Kelly gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Start of the 4th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's the ball.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The relay now back in safely at first.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
You got to be
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
This one in the air center field. Robert moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over. And get him in.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Devin Williams.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Ball's put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one in the air center field. Robert drifts towards it. And that's the third out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And next for New York. New pitcher on now, Giovanni Moran.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one fouled off. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Moran, in his second season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. High left throw. Save. That's a stolen base. The next pitch misses. And a full count now. Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
De La Cruz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save, and it's a double steal. This to center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw home. And he's out easily. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there. drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that.
Lindor on the move. Ball misses. And
he's
safe.
safe.
It's a stolen base.
Hey.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Stringing them together, that's.
Tyron Guerrero on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a bouncer. Garcia. Off balance feet.
he's
There's
out.
1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's Marcus Semien. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Michael Garcia.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went. And it's a ball and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Semien sends it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Now batting Jarren Duran. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert has a beat on it. And that is that.